Your mind is like a record player, over-explaining, waiting for permission, needing certainty. Those are the scratched grooves where the needle gets stuck. Same fucking loop, same fucking song, until you pick up the needle and drop it on a new track. So here's how. Imagine a magician over-explaining every trick before he does it. No one claps, no one gasps, the wonder's gone. That's you when you over-explain. A monk once carried water up a mountain. A student asked him what it tasted like. He wrote a long essay on water chemistry, mineral content, flow rate. The student yawned. The next monk just handed him a cup. The student drank and never forgot. Shut the fuck up sooner. Leave gaps, leave mystery. People lean in when you don't fill every silence. Dopamine fires on anticipation of an answer, not the answer itself. You drown the brain's reward system when you give away the ending too soon. If you keep over-explaining, you bore people, kill desire, push curiosity away. If you stop, you become magnetic. People hang on your words. Kids ask. Lovers lean. Leaders listen. Waiting for permission. It's like standing at a buffet, stomach growling, until someone hands you a fork. The food is right there. A lion cub once waited for the elders to tell him he could hunt. They never did. He starved in the land of gazelles. Another cub said, "Fuck it," pounced, missed, pounced again, ate. That one became king. Give yourself the permission slip. Write it on a napkin if you need to. I allow myself, then act. Agency is the single greatest predictor of motivation. The moment you act as if you're authorized, your brain floods with norepinephrine, sharpening focus. Keep waiting. Opportunities move on without you. You stay invisible. Act without waiting. You become the one others ask permission from. It's like demanding the GPS shows you every twist, bump and pothole on the entire road before you leave the driveway. By the time it does, the journey's over. Farmers in ancient Egypt, they didn't wait for certainty about the Nile floods. They planted anyway. Some years they lost, some years they feasted. The uncertain act birthed civilization. Jump before you're ready. Certainty is earned, not given. Neuroplasticity thrives in novelty. Action in uncertainty rewires the brain, builds resilience, and unlocks creativity. Waiting kills synaptic growth. Wait for certainty, life passes. You regret more than you risk. Move in uncertainty. You grow into certainty. Confidence is the scar tissue of trying. Over-explaining, waiting, needing certainty. They're all fear in drag. Fear of being wrong. Fear of being judged. Fear of chaos. But here's the irony. Over-explaining makes people judge you harder. Waiting for permission makes people forget you existed. Needing certainty makes you wrong by default, because you never acted. The cure, curiosity bombs. Ask what if the opposite were true? Ask what if I already had the answer? Ask what if not knowing is the doorway? These questions, they're crowbars. They pop the lock on stuck grooves. They force the brain to scramble for new tracks. The big picture, life itself is recursion. Stars explode, new elements form, planets emerge, life grows. If stars waited for certainty before collapsing, you wouldn't exist. Every conversation you ever had, where you stopped explaining too soon, it left people hungry. Every time you acted without certainty, you learned faster. Every time you gave yourself permission, shit moved. So why are you afraid? You're afraid of judgment, but judgment, it already happens. You're afraid of failure, but failure, it's feedback. You're afraid of chaos, but chaos is the womb of creation. If you don't do this, don't break the patterns, you die. A repeat broadcast, a rerun nobody watches. Do break the patterns, you become live TV, unmissable, unpredictable, alive. Life is not polite. The universe isn't waiting for your fucking essay. It rewards curiosity. It rewards action. It rewards those who confuse the old patterns just enough to create new ones. So here's the new script you live by. Over-explaining. Stop mid-sentence. Let silence seduce. Waiting for permission. Write your own fucking note and go. Needing certainty. Leap. Certainty grows on the way down. Because confusion is the crack where evolution enters. Permission is never given, it's seized. And certainty is the corpse of curiosity.